Okay, so hello. Hello to our VIPs, to dignitaries, hello to all our sponsors, and hello everyone, all of you today who participate at this great day. I'm very happy to greet you today.
Today, welcome. Bienvenue. Bienvenue à cette conférence internationale.
Welcome to this international conference for sustainable veterinary practice. Thank you, Dr. Khoury, for your introduction, your presentation. It's true, all he said was true. It's a commitment on my part towards everything sustainable, everything which promotes the veterinary profession is at the heart of my activities and priorities. In 1987, the World Commission on Environment and Development defined sustainable development as a development mode which meets the needs of the current generations without harming those of future generations. This notion became familiar to all of us. In practice, it's not the case. It's very difficult to implement the main principles of sustainable development. Fortunately, a conference like this one, organized by the YWVA, is trying to change things. The association is trying to channel the energy and the optimism of youth to create a fairer and more equitable world for all.
Animals and concern for their well-being, as well as the development and outreach of veterinary medicine, have always been my priorities and the motivation behind my professional actions. What a great match with the Young Women Veterinarians Association. C'est avec grande fierté que
It's with great pride that I accepted to be the President of Honor of this Conference 2016 on Sustainable Development, an honor that I had the pleasure to share with all the great team which made the success of this event, as Dr. Khoury said. We're SRO. It's also a brand for the future, I hope. Today, nothing is easy for youth. They're asked to innovate, to distinguish themselves, to perform, while respecting our planet, to have social ideals, and to be committed citizens. It's a lot to ask. That's why I can only support the YWVA's mission, which is to support young professionals working in the field of veterinary medicine and related activities, in their choice of technologies and resources to establish a sustainable practice. Believe me, the world needs it. As Dr. Jane Goodall said, and we'll be hearing her in a few moments, we have to maintain the hope that humanity will solve our planet's problems. In 2016, the sustainability of veterinary business in Canada is still an issue, a major issue. The succession, generational realities, a more and more competitive market, ethical, technological, environmental challenges, these are the realities we have to deal with to remain competitive on the market. Supporting veterinary practitioners will be crucial in the next few years. If this might seem far away, in fact, it's not true. It's tomorrow. Young vets will find themselves in the context of succession. They will face many challenges, and they'll have a unique opportunity for those who want to take the turn towards sustainable practice. To do so, they'll have to be inspired, become aware, find solutions, and commit. We have to start somewhere, so why not here now, today, right now, why not? Throughout the day, you'll be able to network, to share initiatives with your peers, to talk and hear about sustainable development, of responsible consumption, of innovative technology, some inspiring people and very motivated people. You'll also have the chance to think and to ask yourselves questions. For example, how are human values very intimately linked to our decision to be more environmentally responsible? What local, national, and international initiatives will allow us to integrate sustainable development in our Canadian practices? How do we define the border between the desire to do good and a very dubious environmental strategy? Is education necessary to have some sustainable veterinary practices? Many questions and many answers. I hope today that we'll find some solutions. To be young is to hope and to have the desire to change things for the better. It means not being afraid of doing things differently. It means being committed. But what do we mean by being committed? What does it mean? Some will say that these are actions through which an individual lives their values and gives to their free will meaning for their lives. Veterinary practice requires a commitment, otherwise it's the status quo. Youth in Canada and elsewhere in the world have the potential and the determination to develop their expertise if they're given a chance. They want to commit, and I'd like, by the way, to commend the leadership of the YWVA for their initiative today to launch this modernization process. The introduction today of a discussion panel, of job fair, of student presentations, of vanguardist technologies and accomplishments are all part of global awareness movement. We're concerned by the health of our industry and of our environment. We all know that to have an impact, we need to change things, change our ways of doing things, which is not always easy to do. Unlike the excuses, which are always easy to find. Some will say that the sustainable discourse doesn't lead anywhere. Others will say that there are too many questions on the table. Others will say that the issues are too big, too difficult. Choices are too difficult to make.
And global citizens. They are our best hope for a fair, harmonious, and sustainable world. They will ignore the old paradigms. They will seize or create opportunities that will lead to a future of their liking. They will reject the old speeches and transform them into modern management policies, but not without the implementation of a sustainable social practice. Laissons-nous inspirer par la vision.
Let us be inspired by the vision and leadership of today's young veterinarians and those of tomorrow. So I wish you a great conference. Thank you very much.